The NFL draft is going to be much different this year. The grand plans of having it on the Las Vegas Strip went out the window a couple of weeks ago, and there are still lots of questions about what exactly it's going to look like as the country deals with the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the scouting side of things, the evaluation process, that's also completely different. Now, this is typically the time of the year where coaches and scouts go out all over the country to go to pro days. Well, those pro days have all been canceled. Also, the prospect visits, where they actually come into the building and meet with the GMs and the coaches, those aren't taking place. Medical rechecks, also not taking place. Everything is different. Even the process where all the scouts cram into the draft room and discuss and dissect the entire class, that's not happening in a typical format. Everything is up in the air. We're all kind of figuring it out together. And as a result of that, GM Eric DeCosta told us on last week's episode of the Lounge Podcast that he's going to likely be more hands-on, more involved in the draft process this year.
This is a challenging time. We can't do the things that we're accustomed to doing. We can't be meeting with these players. We can't be working out players. We can't be visiting with players. So what are the things that we can do? And we'll take advantage of those things as best as we can. I'll probably have to be a little bit more hands-on this year with the draft than I was last year, quite honestly, because our meeting schedules will be different. The way we do things are going to be different. We may not have as much information as we've had over the last, few years regarding players. We're not going to have workout information for a lot of players. We're not going to have interviews for some of these players.
So we're going to have to see how all this plays out. But like I said, we're all kind of figuring this thing out together. Now, before I go, I also want to make sure you saw the video that we shared yesterday. We dug deep into our archives and pulled out the clip from 1996. It was the anniversary of it yesterday, of Art Modell holding up the Ravens card at the Inner Harbor as the Ravens officially got our name. Now, the reason we did that is because this is going to be our 25th season. I know it's hard to believe for some people, but we're coming up on year number 25, and we have lots of cool stuff to celebrate that over the course of really the entire season. So stay tuned. There's going to be more to come on all of that. So that's it for me on Final Drive, and thanks for watching. We'll see all of you again tomorrow.